My dog started growling at the corners 3 weeks ago. At first, I ignored it. Dogs do that sometimes, right? They hear things we don't, smell things we can't. Old houses make noise. Wood shifts, pipes expand. Tiny sounds travel through walls at night and turn into something bigger in your head. That's what I told myself. But Atlas isn't the type of dog that reacts to nothing. He's calm. Too calm sometimes. A German Shepherd mix. Big chest, steady eyes. The kind of dog that studies before he moves. He doesn't bark at passing cars. He doesn't flinch at thunder. When someone knocks, he doesn't panic. He positions. So when he started growling at the corner of my living room, I noticed. The first time it happened, it was 2:13 a.m. I know because the sound pulled me out of sleep, and when I reached for my phone, that was the time glowing on the screen. The growl was low, deep, sustained, not warning, not playful, not confused. It was the kind of growl a dog makes when it knows something is wrong. Atlas was sitting at the foot of my bed, staring into the hallway. The hallway was dark except for a thin line of streetlight leaking through the window. It stretched shadows long and thin across the walls. He wasn't looking down the hallway. He was looking at the top right corner where the wall meets the ceiling, and he didn't blink. I whispered his name. Nothing. I sat up. The growl deepened, vibrating in his chest. It didn't break. It continued like a low engine running. I turned on the hallway light. Silence. Instant. Atlas relaxed, stood up, looked at me like nothing happened. That should have unsettled me more than it did. The next night it happened again. Same time, different corner. This time it was the living room. I woke up to the sound of claws lightly tapping on tile. Atlas was standing in the middle of the room, body stiff, tail low. He wasn't barking. He was staring at the far left corner near the ceiling and growling, slowly, backing up, not charging, not protecting, retreating. That's when I felt it for the first time. That small, quiet discomfort crawling under your skin. I turned on the lamp beside the couch. The room brightened. Everything looked normal, except the corner. It wasn't darker exactly. It just didn't look finished. Like light reached every other surface but hesitated there. Atlas whimpered and left the room. Over the next few nights it became routine. 2:13 a.m. growling, different corner, always high up, where the walls meet the ceiling, always in darkness, never when the lights were on. I checked for rodents. Nothing. Checked for water damage. Nothing. I even